sure how I want to do these videos. It's about 3 in the morning, and I'm way too tired for this. But it's also back day. Getting half a banana down real quick. Good for the pump. Don't forget your pre-workout or your creatine. Good stuff. Just pulled up to the gym getting ready for back day, and this dude got a full-size Hot Wheel, bruh. That thing cool. Alright, let's get into the workout for back. I like to start with lat pull down, and I'll aim for around 8 to 15 reps, but I usually just go until I can only get half reps, and I'll do 3 sets with a drop set in each one. When you're doing a lat pull down, make sure you don't lean back too far, and you want to stay pretty upright. Don't try to swing the weight back, control it. Squeeze your back and try to control the weight on the way back up too. Don't just let it swing back up.
Zero options mentality means. What it means is, I don't have a choice. And you don't have a choice either. You think you do, but you don't. And what you're going to find out is that when you're 35, 40, 50 years old, you're going to figure out that you didn't have a choice and you didn't take the right choice. Okay? And the right choice is you can either go out and build your dreams, go through all the hardship, get knocked down a million times, get punched in the face a million times, get told your shit by everybody that you love and everybody that's around you, get made fun of, get laughed at, get picked on, become the joke, and continue to move forward, and then build your dreams and let your life speak for itself. That's your one choice. Or the other choice is you can quit, and you could be worse than what you were when you started trying to be better.
And that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, this is what we do. It's what we do now. Because to get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, I'm not saying physical, I'm not saying you got to break yourself off. The amount of mental pain of how many times you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you want to go is going to be...
The next exercise that I'll get into is a cable pullover. I like to do this. It's another lat movement just to fry my lats one after another.
That's your new norm.
This is also 3 sets with a drop set, same rep range, aiming for around 8 to 15 on each one, but just go until you can only get it like halfway. When you do these, focus on pulling from your elbows and pulling them down to your sides of your hips, because when you do that and you keep your arms in one position, it engages your lat more and just gives you a better overall workout. And make sure you control the eccentric and get a good stretch and full range of motion.
5 more reps, you get 5 more reps, but then you got 5 more. And somehow, by some act of God, you're praying to God that you have to get 5 more reps. You do what you will. Whenever you got 5 more reps, you usually have 10. You can't just say, oh, okay, I got 5 more reps. It has to be 5 more reps. It has to be everything within you has to be able to go to the table, go to the bar, go to the rack, go to the exercise you're doing and demand it, insist it, and you have to become the muscle.
They say the greatest achievement of somebody comes right after their worst defeat.
Next thing I'll like to do for back day is I like to give my lats a little break, so I'll go into a cable row targeting the lower back. And same thing as the last 2 exercises, same rep range, same amount of sets, 3 sets, around 8 to 15 reps. Go until you can only get it like halfway, and then it is with the drop set also.
You're sleeping in on your days off. You claim you want to be great. Get all your spare time to spend drinking and in the bars. You claim you want to be great. But the minute you need to show any bit of discipline and not do what you want to do, but do what you need to do, you fucking fold. Listen, big dog, nothing you want in this life is going to be delivered to you on a silver platter. You get what you put in, nothing more, nothing less. Your future self is counting on you today to make the right choices. Let's get focused.
Some tips for when you're doing these: you want to pull your elbows close as you can to your side and drive them far back as you can, getting a good squeeze on your back. Also, you don't want to lean back and swing the weight back too far. You want to stay at an upright position and control the negative, control the weight when it goes back down, and lean forward a little bit to get a deep stretch.
You got that dog inside you, don't you? Let him off the chain and let him eat. Either you're gonna be a man or you're gonna be with one. Time to level up. Let's go. Don't look for revenge. Look for the reckoning. And I guarantee you, all those people who you growing up, you might just be the boss. They'll come looking for a favor. And when they do, you got an option to say okay or do what I do.
The next thing I like to do is I like to go into a bicep movement to give my back a break after those last 3 exercises, and I'll do alternating curls with a heavier weight that I aim to get around 8 to 12 reps with on each arm, and then I'll drop the weight 10 pounds and do alternating curls again until I can only get half reps, and then I'll go double hand and do double at the same time until I can only get half reps with that. When you do these, make sure you're not swinging the weight. I like to try to keep my elbows pinned on my side and only move from my elbow joint. That way you know you're only using your bicep. Also, when you're at the top, try to twist it far out as you can. That way you grow your peak of your bicep. And I'll do 2 total sets of these.
And for you to go build that, it's going to require executing when you don't fucking feel like it. So you better just go out and figure this out right now. It's discipline, it's not motivation. Look around your life. If you can't go from looking around your life, then just expect your life to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And in 20 years, you're going to be saying, fuck, I should have fucking went. I should have went and did that. And 20 more years past that, if you don't do it then, you're going to be saying, fuck, I wasted 40 years. I wasted my life. Fuck. That's what's going to be, that's going to happen to you.
What does it mean to be in the top 1%? 57% quit when it gets hard. 27% quit.
From here on out in the workout, I just go back and forth between a back movement and a bicep movement. Now I'm going back to a lat movement, and I like to do underhand grip to target my lower lats because I'm trying to get those bigger. And I'll do those until I can barely get it, and then I'll switch grips and go to overhand and just burn out the last little bit overhand, just trying to get my lats bigger. Same thing as the wide grip lat pull down. Make sure you control the weight, make sure you control it when it goes back up. Don't just let it swing back up, and get a good deep squeeze and a deep stretch also. For this, I'll do 3 sets, and same deal for the reps.
You nice to me. Don't always work like that. Sometimes it's nice to me and I take advantage of you. So some of y'all, you delusional. I just need you to do me a favor. When you are delusional, you can never get the outcomes you want because the premise in which you're operating from is a lie.
That pressure is a privilege, big dog. That pressure to provide, that pressure to perform, that pressure to be great, that pressure to hit every goal you set for yourself is a blessing, big dog. Too many motherfuckers are content and comfortable where they're at. You're not. You know you're meant for more, and you're hungry for it, big dog. You are destined for amazing and great things in this life. Embrace the pressure.
Next, I'm going back to a bicep movement. Here I'm doing hammer curls to target the other head of the bicep. For these, same thing, make sure you control the weight, control it on the way up, control it on the way down. Keep your elbows pinned in one spot, only using your elbow joints, so you're only using your bicep to get the weight up and down. At the end, when I get tired, I'll usually do some half reps and swing the weight a little bit just to get the last bit out. We are doing this one for 2 sets only also.
Doesn't matter how many times you get fired. Doesn't matter how many people don't believe in you. Just go until you get it.
The next exercise, I'm going back to a back movement. I'm doing a machine row to target my middle and upper back. When doing these, make sure you have your head and your chest up, and then pull from your elbows back close as you can to your side, and make sure to get a good squeeze when you're all the way back, letting the weight down, controlling it, and getting a good stretch on the way down. This one is also 3 sets with a drop set, same rep range. Last movements of the workout, I like to go back to biceps, doing 2 sets of this. I'll do 21s. You do 7 bottom half, 7 top half, and 7 full reps. Right after you finish the 21s, only take a 10 to 30 second break, and I'll go right into rows with the same weight, aiming for 12 to 15 reps. First I'll start with overhand grip, and then I'll immediately switch to underhand grip, trying to get the same amount of reps, doing this whole cycle for 2 sets. Got the breakfast Bulkarito going down here. It's a great low calorie, high protein meal. It's 420 calories, 50 grams of protein, and it could be used for lean bulking or the cut, whatever you are doing. The ingredients for this are just 4 ounces of 96.4 ground beef. I do 3 egg whites in 1 egg, a carb counter wrap, and a guac cup. And then I'll throw in some sauce so it's not too dry. I like to use the Melinda's, I think it's mango habanero sauce. It's only like 10 calories per serving. Alright, that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.